Jack, after weeks of pre-season, the real stuff starts now this weekend, and for you, a big occasion, skipper of a Premiership side.
Yeah, it's a real honour to be named as captain and lead the boys out. But you know, there's a lot of ladies in the team. I don't really have to do too much. I can just go about my normal game. There's several leaders in that squad that help me out throughout the team, and to go up to Welsh, it's going to be a really big challenge. They've proved what they can play at a really high intensity in the Championship final, and they've gone well in pre-season, so it's going to be a really difficult challenge.
You talk about pre-season, 3 wins on the road from ourselves. That's quite an achievement, and it's nice to get that winning culture in early doors. Yeah,
it's always nice to get the ball rolling and kind of make winning an easy habit to get into. And you know, none of them are easy games. All away games as well, as we haven't been able to play back at Sandy Park yet. You know, and it's a nice thing to lead into the Premiership with, but it's a different level of the Premiership. So you know, we're looking to go in and just build into the game and get things going.
3 different games in pre-season, but 3 different tests as well, and I think right across the board we've seen the attack and we've seen the defence of the Chiefs in those games.
Yeah, definitely, and I think the last game, Worcester kind of showed that really. Despite being in the Championship, there was a real physical challenge in that game, and it's what we needed before the Premiership. Kind of the first 10 minutes we got caught a bit cold, and you know, we really had to raise our levels, raise our physicality. You know, but across the board, like you said, they were all 3 different challenges, and we rose to each challenge really well.
As someone who's played in the Championship, you know what it takes to get out of that division and the force that they bring with it. So Welsh, as you say, not easy first up.
No, and they showed where they can play in that Championship final. Everyone was kind of back in Bristol all season, and they just stepped up and blew Bristol away. They just kept on the pressure, kept on that physical edge. You know, and no doubt they'll bring it to us. It's their home pitch, and first game of the season, they're going to be well and truly up for it.
8 new guys come into the squad this pre-season, but how exciting are you as players about the makeup of the whole squad now and the challenge it can bring from you all?
It's looking really good. You know, the session we just had today, everyone's definitely got that buzz about them. You can tell the Premiership's about to start, and everyone's getting really excited to get the boots on and get out there playing.
A lot of you have also talked about the freshness of pre-season this year, being away from Sandy Park while the works are going on, but you're back here now, and Rob's just mentioned about the surface, and it's an exciting place to be, I'd imagine, this season. Yeah,
it's great to be back. It was good to be away at Topsham, you know, mix things up, different environment, you get a different bit of a buzz around you. But coming back here is fantastic. I mean, you have a look around, it's amazing what they've done already, and you know, you can almost start to see what it's going to be. But the changes, the stadium's huge, and the pitch is like a carpet at the moment, so it'd be great to get back here and play.
How important is it to get off to that big start this weekend?
Huge. You know, everyone says about first Premiership game, work your way into it, but you know, at the end of the day, you've got to get that win, especially away from home against London Welsh. You know, they're really going to be looking to come at us. They're probably targeting us a fair bit, so you know, get that win under the belt. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard graft. It's not going to happen in the first 10 minutes. It's going to drag out. We got caught up there the last time we played out there. So you know, you're going to have to graft the whole game and try and get that win. And
for you personally, you're a year more experienced in the Premiership. How, for you and other guys, how important was that year last year for you?
It was really big. You know, that first full season, kind of before that I only played at the end of the season. That first full season, you kind of learn how to cope with your body, cope with it being bruised and battered all year, and mentally as well. You know, it's a very long season. And you know, to have that experience, to know kind of when to do extra sessions, when to rest yourself, it's been really vital. And it's not just me. There was a lot of players last year that played their kind of first full season, and hopefully it'll tell at the weekend.
And as a local lad, I know you've said it before, you live in the dream still, aren't you?
Yeah, local lad, you love it one. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I was brought up 5 miles from here, you know, and been able to follow Chiefs through, and now I get to lead them out. So yeah, it should be a special occasion.